Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call this meeting to order. I'm Sarah Hulek, I'm one of the attorneys here at NDE. Need to check and make sure that Shirley, can you hear us in Scottsbluff?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Today we are here for the proposed Chapter 5192 NAC 51 Regulations and Standards for Special Education Programs. Today is Thursday, October 13th, 2016. It is 2 p.m. Central, 1 o'clock Mountain Time. We are at the state board meeting, and we do have a video site in Scottsbluff at the Nebraska Department of Education Vocational Rehabilitation Offices. The legal notice of this hearing was published in the Omaha World Herald on September 9th, 2016. And now I get to read the guidelines for testimony. Nebraska Department of Education staff member Amy Roan will describe and explain the proposed rule. This will be followed by testimony by interested persons. Each person presenting written oral testimony is required to state a concise suggestion or recommendation of what action you would like the board to take, state the rationale or reason for your recommendation. You may reinforce, but please refrain from repeating previous testimony. Each person testifying will be limited to 5 minutes. If additional time is needed, it may be provided at the discretion of the presiding officer. At the conclusion of all testimony from interested persons, Amy will have the opportunity to respond to the testimony presented today. That will conclude the testimony. Testimony presented will be recorded and the audio will be made available to the State Board of Education at the time the State Board considers the adoption of this rule, which would likely be November of 2016. All written testimony must be submitted to the hearing official prior to the end of business today at 5 p.m. in order to be made part of the record for this hearing. And now I will ask Amy to come back up and present the description and explanation of the proposed rule.
Okay. I'm Amy Roan with the Office of Special Education, and the proposed change to 92 NAC 51 will restore language inadvertently removed in the previous revision process. Restoring the regulatory language will enable NDE to continue reimbursing school districts and approved cooperatives for the cost of program supervision provided by individuals holding an administrative or supervisory certificate with at least one special education endorsement.
Thank you, Amy. I would note also that we did receive a written testimony from SEAC, is that right?
Correct.
Which we will make part of the record. Is there anyone else here that would like to testify on behalf or opposed to this proposed revision? Hearing none. Amy, do you have any other further comments you'd like to make at this time? Okay, at this time then I will close the hearing. Thank you all. Oh, sorry. Is anybody at Scottsbluff there that would like to comment or testify?
Nope, there is no one here.
Perfect. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to close the hearing.
Thank you.